Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy, and this is a roundup of the week for you if you especially don't like our long-form videos. But while you're here, just let you know about our community. We've got two votes you can get in on. Let's have a look at them. You're after a 4X game for your collection and have $250 to spend. Which of these two tickles your fancy? For me, it's obviously going to be Eve, as I'm gushing for this game. It's so exciting. But I know some people prefer Last Light. But they're both really good, actually. So get in on the vote there. And we also have one down here you might like. If you can get one game for under $100, which of the following would it be? I'm going to go for Bird Mountain, because I'm also gushing for that one too. But Cryptic Nature, ooh, that's a cool one. But yeah, come down here on your vote. I love Storm Raiders, I just wish it had some dice combat. Anyway, let's go to the videos of the week. And, by the way, I'm drinking this Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream. Dear me, it's so full of gas. Wow. My favourite is cherry, but it is a strange flavour. Is it like a Valentine's flavour? Dear me, it's full of gas. Well, you know Dr. Pepper gets made in the country you live in, right? So it's different in every country. So I guess this is the Mexican flavour, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, I'll give it an 8. Dr. Pepper's like a 6 for me. I'll give that an 8. Cherry is a 10, though. We'll go for that. Anyway, what are you here for? Me blathering on. Right. Alright, we started the week with Words Godzilla. It's Tokyo Highway Rainbow City. This is a brilliant time to get this game. It's mega cheap as well. It's going to look stunning on the table, but it is passive dexterity. And, you know, I think it's small enough now to take on holiday as well. And it's small form. You don't really need a big table for it, so yeah, not too shabby. We did a nightcap chat talking about my top 10 anticipated board games for 2024. These are all my outstanding Kickstarters, basically, if you're interested in that. Cryptic Nature is a really wonderful game as you're traveling around Europe trying to find evidence to capture these legendary mythical creatures and then stick them in the sanctuary. It's looking really good. It's got a medium weight because if we go back to the photo tour, if you get in photo tour or you've got Trekking the World, you could do that on night 1. And then on night 2, go across the Atlantic into Europe, where you're now becoming a cryptic zoologist. That'd be really fun. Since I've backed Perseverance Chronicles with the 4 volumes, I'm really getting into this kind of themes of pushing Euro nights over the top of each other. You get like a theme that carries on. I think it's so cool. Anyway, this Eve Special Data Mind live stream, this is only if you are interested in Eve War for New Eden, of course, which 368 views on that video. Fantastic. And this one's doing really good too. Anyway, excuse me, that Dr. Pepper. Wow. Ruination Bloodswarm. Ooh, I remember this one when it was trying to back its first time and everybody was crying because they thought they were going to cancel it because they had stretch goals that didn't get met. Well, pretty much it just crawled over its thingy. And if you look here, you can see all the art card just blends into one. It's just all the samey because they've put these after effects on, like this kind of spray paint, and it just ruins it. That's why I think its immersion at 0%, it would just look so much better. One thing to note about that Kickstarter, it says, includes all the stretch goals from the first Kickstarter. You didn't have any stretch goals unlocked in the first Kickstarter, so do you really mean the ones that weren't unlocked, question mark? And if that case, it's Ruination 2.0 then, isn't it? So it's pretty misleading, and it's not set the world on fire, that Kickstarter, and it's probably just because of the art, dude. Anyway, Nature at its Best. This is part of my Love Letter series where I talk about games that are on late pledge, and especially this one that I didn't get to cover it because of the hack on my channel, right? But I'm back after the hack. Here we go. So it's a fantastic family weight game where you're racing up a mountain, deck building goodness with so much fantastic art, and oh my goodness. It's going to be a retail game around $40, but you can pimp this to the max with all sorts of sleeves, pack, the expansions, a playmat, upgraded components. Like, it is the bomb, including a pet edition as well, which is, it's awesome because it's like the low pledge is about 40 something, and if you go for the top pledge it's 212, but it's not fluff, it's all deluxeified, and I've fallen in love with that project. All right, the Q&A, this was the first one we're doing. Just if you want to ask me any questions, just leave a question in any of my videos with the word question in brackets, so I know that it's a big question you want to put in the Q&A. All right, some meaty questions actually from the first one from subscriber Pepe Oriel. Thank you for that. Last Light 2nd edition, looking really cool. The first time it came on crowdfunding, I really went ham on it. I didn't really like what I saw. I thought it suffered from retail-itis, and this time around it looks like the developer must have listened to my comments because they've pimped it out to the max, and look at the price now. You're in the same price bracket as Eve. Yeah, the Eve all in. You're in the you're in the same price bracket. Fancy that. That's why I've got that vote. Which 4X would you go for? They're very similar in price. And this story, this is a special program that I did. The story from a whale, a guy that spent so much money. He went all in on all his Kickstarters, and wow, all these games in 3 years. 33 campaigns still waiting to deliver. This guy has boxes unopened from Kickstarter, like giant boxes, and he's even got retail games in the boxes still yet been opened. Like, dear me, talk about swimming in games and not having time to play them all, man. This guy, it really is a human story of a disaster story, really, and wow, did he have some problems, and I've tried to help him with some comments on that. But what a fascinating story from those one of the whales that just goes stupendously all in on these projects. Well, I usually only go all in like a whale once a year, and man, it always seems to be at the start of the year, doesn't it? Because EVE Online, the 200% bored. Yeah, baby. Cannot wait for you. So there we are, peeps. That's the roundup of the week on Kickstarter 102.4. Will be coming back this week. I don't know what games we'll be covering. It all depends on what drops this week. But we've got a cracker for you on Saturday. The next Nightcap Chat number 16. Ooh, you wait for that one. What's it going to be about? It's going to be the end of worldwide shipping. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of research in geopolitics, and that is a blockbuster episode to find out about what is going on in the world. And trust me, we've maybe got 5 years left of getting games, because once the shipping ends worldwide, yeah, there's going to be problems. That's coming out on Saturday. It's already been filmed and recorded, all that stuff, and it's scheduled for Saturday. All right, thank you for watching. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up, as it really helps the channel with your thumbs up. And think about subscribing if you want to really help the channel get towards its goal. What's our goal? We just want 1%. That's right, we just want 1%. We're looking for 9 subscribers. That's it. So when we if we get 9 new subscribers, That's our goal. So if you've not subscribed, will you be one of the 9? Well, what are you waiting for? Well, anyway, thank you to all the subscribers, and if you're new here, thank you for subscribing. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy. This is Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.